Just by doing this one thing different, this faceless TikTok page has been able to bring in millions of views even from their very first video. What they did is they took the attributes of faceless stock footage videos and faceless AI videos and combined it together to form the ultimate viral video formula, which is almost guaranteed to gain you lots of views every single time. And it's actually quite easier to do than you think, and you don't need any editing skills to know how to do this. In fact, in this video, I'll show you how easy it is to recreate their most viral video in just about 10 minutes. So the first thing we need to do is create this talking character. I've showed how to do this many times, so don't you worry, it's quite simple to accomplish. So the first thing you need to do is come on over to canva.com. You could find a link in the description. Now once on Canva, what you want to do is in this search bar, you want to search for the word TikTok. And then when you do this, you want to click onto where it says TikTok story, and then you want to click over here where it says create a blank TikTok story. And now once this is done, you will have this blank template where you can begin creating that talking character. So in order to do this, what you need to do is come over to where it says apps, and then you want to locate this text to image. If you don't see it here, that's fine. All you need to do is come to the search bar and search for it and hit enter, and then it will be the first thing you see. So then you want to click onto it, and then it will show you this box where you can then type in what it is you want. So in our case, as you can see, the page follows a theme of doctors, but in this case, the best performing one happens to be with a black doctor. So we want to recreate this exact thing. So we'd come back over to Canva, and then we would search in this text box what we want. So in this case, it's a black male doctor with a lab coat. And then we're going to scroll down to where it says styles. Now, as we can see, there's 6 different styles to choose from. And if we click see all, we can see that there's lots more styles, but the style you want to choose is photo. And then in aspect ratio, we want it to be portrait, because again, this is a TikTok video. And then all you need to do now is create your image. Once it's generated you the images, you can go ahead and choose whichever one you prefer. So in this case, I'll just go ahead to choose this one. And then once you choose your image, it will be onto your scenery, where all you need to do is expand it so that it can fully fit your scene. Now, if we go back to the page, you'll notice that all the doctors seem to be in this nature-like background. So we want to do the same thing. And in order to get that background, what you want to do is come where it says elements, and then you need to go to where it says search elements, and then we can search for what we want, which is in this case, nature background. As you can see, it's right here. And then you want to click where it says photos. And now we have a bunch of different backgrounds we can choose from. So scroll through this and find the one that you like. So I like this one, but before I can add it into my scene, I need to remove the background that's already there. In order to remove this background, what I would want to do is click onto this, click where it says edit photo, and then as you can see, the first option, which is background remover, you want to click onto it, and now as you can see, it has removed my background. So now I can click out of this, and now I can go ahead and choose my background. So I'm going to now click onto the background that I wanted, and now I can simply drag onto it so that it fits my full view, and now it's in front of my doctor. I need to see him. So in order to add it to the background of the doctor, you want to right click onto this, and where it says layer, you want to go to where it says send to back, and now you can see it's behind. Now I can't really see my background too much, so I can adjust it simply by shifting my doctor a bit to the side, clicking my background, and then just pulling it. So now it's more visible, and now I could put him back to where he belongs, and there we go. Now you don't have to keep the nature background. If you want, you can use any background you prefer. So let's go ahead and duplicate this, and then let's just say I wanted him to be in a doctor's office. So I can go ahead and search for this where I search for the background. Hit enter, click where it says photos. Now I have a bunch of different backgrounds to choose from. So let's say I like this one. I can simply click onto it, and now it's added into my scenery. So now what I need to do, I need to adjust it, and once it's adjusted, you want to right click onto it, go where it says layer, and then you want to say send backwards, and there you go. Now he's in a doctor's office. So you choose whatever background you want, whichever one you prefer, but just to keep on theme with what backgrounds they have, we're going to stick with this background. So now that we have our character, and in the background, as you can see, they're alive in this scenery. They're all alive. Now we need to make our character alive, and in order to do this, it's also quite simple, so don't you worry. So the first thing you need to do is download your image. In order to download it, you want to click where it says share, and then you want to go where it says download, and ensure you have PNG selected, and then select whichever page you choose to download. So in our case, we want to download page 1, which is this one, and then click done and download. And then once you have your character downloaded, you want to come over to DID. All of you should know DID by now, but if you don't worry, now you know. What you want to do is start your free trial with DID, or if you already have an account, you simply want to log into your accounts. Now once you've logged into your account, it's going to take you into the studio where you can begin generating your video. Once here, you want to click here where it says create video, and you see where it says add. You want to click onto this, and then you're going to import the picture that you just downloaded from Canva. And now that you've done that, as you can see, it's been added into DID. Up to this point, this should all be familiar to you if you've watched any of my videos. This is where it now gets it's different, this is where you now begin to formulate that viral video. So what you would notice is that if we come back over to TikTok, when we play the videos, you'll notice that what the character is saying is not in sync with what's actually being said. Take a look.
You only eat fruits for 72 hours. Here's what will happen in your...
If we take a look at another, it's the same thing. And the reason why they've done this is so that they can reuse the clips without having to try to regenerate different clips over and over. This is actually a super smart way to do this. So with that being said, you don't need a specific script to follow. In fact, all you need to do is type in a couple of random words like this. And once you've done that, now you can go ahead to generate your video. So in order to generate the video, you want to click where it says generate video and then click generate. And then as you can see, DID will now begin to turn your simple stagnant image into a talking character like this. So now as you can see, our video has been completed. So what we need to do is click on the three dots and then we're going to click where it says download to now download our video to our computer. So now once you have your video downloaded, hold on, you can't see it yet because you're not done yet. We need to make this even better. What you need to do is come right back to Canva, and then once on Canva, you want to click where it says upload, and then you're going to upload the video that you just downloaded from DID back onto Canva. So now if you take a look at our stagnant image and our actual person, his mouth is closed, so something's happened. Let's take a look. Great, perfect. Like I said, we're not done yet because to me personally, watching them talk and their mouth isn't moving to the words is a little bothersome to me, but that may not be bothersome to you. If you don't care about that, then you can move on to the next step, which I'll show in a few seconds. But if you do care, like I do and lots of people do, you can block his mouth so that you can still see that he's talking, but you can't see that his mouth isn't saying what it's supposed to be saying. So in order to do this, what we're going to do is we're going to add a mask onto his face, because what do doctors wear? They wear masks. So in order to find a mask, you need to find the mask element. In order to do this, you'd click where it says elements, and then we would search for a mask. And then you want to go to where it says graphics. And now as you can see, there's a bunch of different masks you can choose from. What you want is one that looks a little bit more realistic. In this case, I would probably go for this one. So I'd simply click onto it, and now it's been added into our scenery. Once it's there, what you want to do is go ahead and adjust it. Now as you can see, our mask is on the doctor. Now don't worry about these extra pieces that's not properly on his ears. You can simply crop that out, and in order to crop it out, what you want to do is click onto this image, click where it says crop, and then you just want to drag the sides and crop it out. See, it's not that big of a deal. So if we now go back to play it, you see, so you can see his mouth moving a little bit under here, and you can see him blinking, but you don't know what he's saying. So pretty much he could be saying absolutely anything, which makes it way better for you if you want to use this person for multiple different videos, just as we can see this page did. So this just makes us capable of doing that without having the mouth in sync. But once you have that done, all you need to do now is download your character, because this step is completed. And in order to download it, we want to click where it says share, click download, ensure MP4 video is selected, and then this is page 2. So where it says select pages, be sure to deselect all pages and click page 2. Click done, download. Great job. You're actually 3/4 done to making your viral video. So now that you have your character, it's time to generate the video. And like I said, do not worry, this part will be just as easy or even a little bit easier than what we just did. So in order to do this, you want to come over to InVideo.io. You could find a link for InVideo in the description of this video, and be sure to use code MONS25 for 25% off. Now once on video, you want to ensure that you're in your dashboard, and then you want to click where it says AI text to video. And then once you've done that, you want to click where it says portrait, because again, we are creating a TikTok video. Then you want to go through all the different templates it shows you and choose the one that you want to use to create your video. Now don't worry too much about the background images. What you're looking for is the different transitions as well as the way the text is popping up on screen. So in my case, I like the way this one is looking, so I'm going to click onto it, and then I'm going to click where it says use templates. And now that I've done this, I need the viral script for my viral video. So in our case, going back to their most viral video, it was called the benefits of fruit-based fasting for your body. Just like that, we have the topic for our viral video right there. So in order to do this, I'm going to come back over to InVideo, and I'm going to have InVideo generate me the script for this video. So now I'm going to click where it says ask AI to write your script, and then I'm going to describe what I want. In this case, I want 100 words about 3 benefits of fruit-based fasting for your body. And the reasons why I said 100 words, because again, it is a TikTok, you don't want your video to be way too long. And then simply hit generate. And now as you can see, InVideo has gone ahead and generated me the entire script for my TikTok. So now all you need to do once you have this is read through it, make sure it flows, make sure it's good. Once you're happy with the way it's flowing, you can now have InVideo also create your video for you. In order to do this, you want to be sure at the bottom you click iStock and Premium to ensure that you get the best possible images for your video, and then simply click create scenes, and just like that, InVideo will begin creating the video for you in just a few minutes. And then once it's done, as you can see, InVideo has now created our video for us. In order to see your video, what you want to do is come on over to where it says editor, and now you can simply drag your playhead through your entire video just to make sure all the clips are fitting, and to me they look pretty good, except for this last one, which is the conclusion scene. Don't worry if there's specific clips that don't quite match. You can easily change them by simply going to where it says videos or images and then searching for what you want. So in this case, if we want a fruit, we can search for fruits, and then in order to add it to your scene to replace the current clip or video, all you'd need to do is drag it onto the canvas, and then it's going to tell you to replace. You want to hit replace, and now as you can see, if we scroll, it's now been replaced. Once you've done that, you want to go ahead and delete the music. The reason why you want to do that, because we all know with TikTok it has its own music, so you don't need to add in any music here. What you do want to add in, however, though, is a voiceover. In order to do this, you want to click where it says voiceover, and then you want to click automated text to speech, and then from here you can play with the different settings to choose the right voice for you. So in this case, listen to the different voices and choose which one sounds right. Now keep in mind we do have a manly man doctor, so you want to choose a voice of a man. And then when you find a voice you like, all you need to then do is click where it says generate voiceover. And the cool thing is you don't only have to stick to English, you can choose a different language if you wish. But once it's generated the preview, all you need to do is click add the voiceover to all scenes, so you don't have to do this individually, and simply click add. And then as you can see, InVideo has gone ahead and automatically added in the voiceover for every single clip. So you need to test it out to see what it sounds like. So let's see for ourselves.
Are you looking for a natural way to cleanse your body and improve your health?
As you can see, all the voiceovers match every clip and all the clips seem to be looking good. So now are you done? Can you download your video? Wrong. We need to add in our doctor, right? After all, the doctor is the reason why all these videos went viral. So in order to add the doctor in, don't you worry, it's quite simple. All you need to do, come on over to where it says uploads, look at the file that we downloaded from Canva with the mask, and then you're going to drag and drop it into your scene right there. So now as you can see, it's been added in. From here, all you need to really do is choose the different scenes that you want to replace with the talking doctor. So coming back over to TikTok, all first scenes have the doctor in it. So in order to do this, you want to click onto the doctor and simply drag it onto the scene and do the same thing, hit replace, click add. And now once it's added into the scene, you need to do an important thing. Remember, when you took it from DID, it already had an audio. You need to ensure that this audio is muted. So in order to do this, you want to click onto the doctor, click where it says volume, and then simply drag it onto 0 till it's muted. And now let's hit play.
Are you looking for a natural way?
So as you can see, it's right there. He's talking. It looks good. So I can go ahead and do this for multiple scenes if I wanted to. So even this one, simply take it, drag it, replace, add, volume, mutes. See, he's been added in, nice and easy, and it keeps going. If you don't like the mask and you feel like being able to see his mouth is better, again, that choice is completely up to you. All you want to do is upload the original file from DID without the mask on. And then once it's uploaded in, we can go ahead and replace the one with the mask with this one by simply dragging and dropping it onto the canvas, hitting replace, same exact process. And now let's see what it looks like.
Way to boost your immune system.
See, so if you do it this way, it looks good. If you do it this way, it looks good. So like I said, it all comes up to your personal preference. If you don't like the mouth looking out of sync, you can cover the mouth with anything, for example, like the mask. Or if you don't mind it, then you can leave it like this. But once this is done, all you need to do is download it. In order to do this, you want to go to where it says export. Ensure that you have 1080p selected and click export. And then InVideo will begin to export your footage. And once it's done, you can simply click download, and it's that simple. You've now created a viral video. Congrats. So now it's time for the results. But for you to truly see the difference, let's compare this video to a regular simple talking video. Looking at both of these videos, which one is a little bit more engaging? Now, of course, when you're doing this for yourself, you want to put in a little bit more time and effort into the creation of your account. What I mean by that is you don't want to simply go to this page and copy their video ideas. You want to come up with your own niche, your own ideas, but use the method they're doing, the method I showed you how to do, to get your videos to go viral as well. But don't give me the excuse that you can't come up with ideas ideas, you don't know what to post. If you don't know what to do, guys, by now you should know you could use ChatGPT for practically anything. You could simply come on over to ChatGPT and ask it a prompt like this: give me video ideas for a faceless TikTok page about health and wellness. This is where you would insert your niche and simply hit enter, and then ChatGPT would give you a bunch of ideas to work with, which you could then have in video generate for you. It's not hard, it's not complicated. Practically anybody could do this. And then once you begin this process and you take it seriously and you keep posting, your page will begin to grow. You could look into many different ways that you could begin monetizing your page without ever showing your face. Or if you want to learn more from me, then you need to check out this other video on my channel.